With annual event cancellations and temporary business closures, less tourists are coming to Terre Haute. Lindsay Jackson spoke with the Terre Haute Visitors Bureau. She joins us with how COVID-19 is continuing to impact the area's tourism industry.
For the past 25 years, tourism has grown significantly for the city of Terre Haute. But as the COVID-19 pandemic continues, that growth has come to a halt. Several museums, festivals, and local events have experienced closures and cancellations as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Terre Haute tourism revenue decreased by 50% since the pandemic began.
March 13th, it kind of shut off, and we had somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 events canceled for the year. So it's significant.
Patterson says it's been a trying time for nonprofits and local museums that rely on tourists.
All nonprofits are hurting because the lack of visitation and the lack of travel for everybody involved, it's significant. You know, I mean, they're all just holding on for better days.
Local museum directors say they're doing what they can to stay open during the pandemic, like limiting their hours.
Well, it's very important for us to be opened, but it is finding that balance between, trying to conserve funds because there are less funds coming in right now, and still, being available to our public.
But we run a business here. We have to have revenue coming in because we have a lot of expenses going out. So we designed it so that between admission, daily admission, sales in our soda shop and our museum store, and then event space rental, plus memberships, would bring in enough revenue to support the museum on its own without having to rely on a lot of donations and events.
Simpson says museums are needed to continue showcasing the community's culture.
Because we have to have these cultural locations, so continued places to learn. We do have the internet, but it's not the same. Coming in, speaking to somebody, touching things depending on what museum you're in, just being able to interact. So they are important pieces to every community, and especially Terre Haute.
Now, both museums are offering virtual events and tours. For more information on how to participate in those events, visit our website at mywabashvalley.com.